$1,000 entry fee for the four-dog, $50,000 winner-take-all Sandown Shootout. The field was Hallucinate, a multiple Group 1 winner, Panicked, the track specialist, Superstar Bitch Power to Burn, who had never been run down after leading, and Whisky Assassin.
By 3 lengths, Whisky Assassin around the outside with a great run now, and they were followed by Panicked, Hallucinate. The heavy artillery's out down the back in the shootout. It takes over now, Whisky Assassin the favourite, and race clear. 4 lengths, Power to Burn, Panicked, then came Hallucinate around the turn though. Whisky Assassin, you are a marvel. Whisky Assassin racing away to an easy win.
Everything was on target for Australia's richest race, with Whisky Assassin qualifying the fastest for the Melbourne Cup.
Outside, and the favourite goes clear to the back straight and raced away 5 lengths in front over Regal Ricky. Up on the inside on Mara Magic and then Alexander Bale, followed by Tanya Star. A fair way back then came Arvo's Blitzen near the rear row rhythm. Whisky Assassin off the back, 8 lengths clear over Regal Ricky, followed then by Dunmara Magic. The seconds are ticking over. Whisky Assassin clear, wins it by 7 lengths. Second home would go to Regal Ricky, third on the...
In the final, Whisky Assassin was hammered from all sides, suffering a serious injury which almost ruled him out of the invitation-only Top Gun 1 week later. Punters' faith remained in Whisky, however, and he was sent out a $1.70 favourite from box 8 against the best hand-picked greyhounds Australia had to offer.
Side Regal Ricky, they go to the back clear over Brumby Lad, followed further back by Cobble Rock. Over on the inside then came Buggy Lee and Malfoy and Tardy out of Panicked and Power to Burn. Off the back and Whisky Assassin is off and gone, leading 6 or 8 lengths Regal Ricky, followed by Brumby Lad. Hit of the straight though, the Top Gun's all over. It's the great Whisky Assassin to win it easily in the run home over.
Jason Thompson, what do you say?
Can't believe it. Just... So I'm speechless. Look. This dog pulled up Friday. He was on 3 legs. He was fatting if I was going to scratch him. I spoke to the owner Friday afternoon and I said, we won't be here. I said, he's on 3 legs. I made a phone call to Tom Muleman Friday morning, if he could please get over and have a look at the dog. He came over, he had a look at the dog Friday morning. He did all he could. He worked on the dog for 2 hours. A lot of the credit's got to go to Tom. He just put the dog back together and he was literally, I'm not exaggerating, he was on 3 legs. He's right back leg, he couldn't put it to the ground, and we made the decision to run the dog Tuesday. Up until Tuesday, he wasn't going around.
You've broken track records at Geelong, you broke a track record at Shepparton, you've now broken a track record at Sandown, which is one of the hardest to do. Where do you put him? You've trained some great dogs, including Awesome Assassin.
Best dog I've ever put a lead on. By that far, it's not funny. Champion dog. Dog makes me look good.
Whisky Assassin rounded out 2004 by breaking Exceptional's Ballarat track record in a heat of the Cup.
Flex is the favourite, takes the lead now. Must be Keen and Scorch and Bale, followed further off by Awesome Beth. Sun Alert second last and the tail end of Ballerine Bob, but Whisky Assassin about 4 in front. Farrah Sun running a race and they're followed by Scorch and Bale. Majestic Flex and further back Awesome Beth, but Whisky Assassin a mile in front, and Whisky Assassin wins by a dozen over Scorch and Bale. Smashes another track record, 24.81 officially.
In the Ballarat Cup final, Whisky Assassin gave Group 1 winners Collide and Sun Hero a start and a beating in race record time.
Racing, and Whisky Assassin slow to begin last out, and Brumby Lad flew the traps out wide. Led settling down over Collide, and they were followed further back by Sun Hero. Whisky Assassin is tearing around the outside, followed by Kilby Supreme. Further back, Tidal Rain, and then now Spence, and at the tail of the field is Panicked up to the turn. Over on the inside, Collide is the leader. Coming out at Brumby Lad on the outside, Whisky Assassin coming through fast. Collide is the leader. Collide in front of the line. Whisky Assassin! What a great run! Whoa. Absolutely unbelievable performance by this running superstar. He really is a wonderful greyhound.
In 2005, Connections decided to take the Whisky Assassin show on the road. And only Australia's most respected race broadcaster, Paul Ambrosoli, could aptly describe Whisky Assassin's amazing Group 3 Bulleye Gold Plate victory.
Poor O'Rocker, Whisky Assassin, check. Poor O'Rocker in bother. There's one down, go Wild Dolphin on the side. And the leader is the 100-to-1 shot, Shrewd Suspect. Into the clearest, stir the pot. Here comes Whisky. Shrewd Suspect, the leader. Whisky Assassin down the outside. Up goes Whisky Assassin. There's a great dog. Whisky Assassin drew away to win by 3. He doesn't find trouble. He runs away from trouble. Tonight, he made the trouble for the other contenders at the first turn. He knew where he wanted to go. He was the one taking the run. That's what big, bold dogs do. And he charged through the gap, pushed the others out of the way, and put himself in the winning position. Yes, that's an incredibly big run.
His last race start, a heat of the Horsham Cup, was typically Whisky Assassin. It had to be seen to be believed. Whisky Assassin was hampered virtually the entire race by the greyhound in box 7, but once he was clear in the straight, his rivals were helpless to stop Whisky in one of his greatest wins.
Coming to the bend, Sun Alert back behind those, flying in front, Villanil in second place, Garfield Flyer, Whisky Assassin. Whisky Assassin has got up and won it.
Whisky Assassin retired with 27 wins from only 44 starts, amassing over $266,000 in prize money. His last 20 starts resulted in 17 wins and 1 placing. Only severe interference stopped him from reaching the post first on the other 3 occasions. His highlights include the Group 1 Top Gun, the Shepparton, Geelong and Ballarat Cups, all at Group 2 level, and the Group 3 Sandown Shootout and Bulleye Gold Plate. He rewrote the record books at Ballarat, Geelong and Shepparton, all of which were once held by the mighty Brett Lee. At Ballarat, he ran a sizzling 8.52 to the first peg, 3 of his 5 starts there. Whisky Assassin also set a new time standard for the 5:15 metres at Australia's premier greyhound circuit, Sandown.